Hi everyone. This is no particular episode you're watching right now. I I haven't done a bonus episode of this show for about 2 years. Usually I always go, "Welcome to B.R.Y.A.N Weekly. This is the show where I talk about this topic," or some do like a mini monologue for the starters. But no, I'm not doing that today because this is very serious. Because I want to address a major event that just happened from what 2 nights ago. I'm sure you all know that Liam Payne passed away last earlier this Wednesday, and I was quite shocked that I saw the news on videos online, everyone paying tribute to him. It was quite devastating since the death of Matthew Perry from Friends from last year. And I'm very serious. This is quite I almost felt like a similarity. It was rumored that he was under the influence in his hotel room and he fell on the third floor lying on the ground when the police arrived. I mean, he wasn't really a gold member of One Direction, but he's still popular. Hearing that news made me think it's finally time to put this out. I was originally going to do this in July earlier this year, but I didn't feel like it because not until now, until Liam Payne's death, that I think it was a perfect time to remember some of the stars that we have lost so far this year. Of course, Liam Payne, former member of One Direction, he was supposed to be going on tour and putting out a sophomore album, but it didn't happen because of his death. And some of the stars like Piers Morgan, Paris Hilton, and EDM DJ Zed have tweeted and saying rest in peace, Liam. And why would you? I mean, why would you be a former One Direction star that begins to go under the influence and drink and smoke? It's just wrong. In fact, there have been a lot of other stars that we have lost earlier this year, like Phil Donahue. I know a lot of other unsuspected, top-notch, dirty talk shows that have been poking fun of this old man right here, but he's a great TV person. But he was a great TV persona, all kinds. But he was a great TV persona at the time. There was also there was also Shelley Duvall. I know she doesn't sound that popular, but I know her since the American Tall Tales and Legends series from the 80s. And there's also Bob Newhart. Now, this was the guy I was about to talk about in the original program for set for July, but I didn't think I'm ready for it, so I had to set that out and think about something else. But Bob Newhart, and by most of the stars I'm talking about here are mostly stars that I know who have hosted Saturday Night Live. Bob Newhart was one of them. He hosted SNL in 1980 and 1995, and he was a very funny man. I was beginning to know him by watching his archive episode. He was America's favorite funny man from the 1950s, He was America's favorite funny man since the 1950s. And starting with his own variety show, The Bob Newhart Show, and he hasn't stopped ever since until now. There's also Richard Simmons. I know he's kind of very almost tragic to talk about. There's some people say, but he's been a very hyperactive fitness. He's been everyone's favorite hyperactive fitness worker. And until it's death, I think everyone's going to regret say that he's very tragic. And there's also Shannon Doherty. Dory died when I was at Disneyland during Pixar Fest from July. She died from some ovarian cancer, is what I heard. And more recently, we have lost another member of the Jackson family, Tito Jackson. I know I know much about the Jackson 5, Marlon, remaining members Marlon, Jermaine, Jackie, including Randy. They're still here. I mean, you just don't know the Jacksons. I mean, you just don't know what the Jacksons are doing now. Now they stopped doing albums and have their own solo careers, I think. Carl Weathers died just before the Super Bowl happened. You know, the Super Bowl 2024 when Travis Kelce won the team. He died before the Super Bowl came. And his last appearance was in a Super Bowl commercial. For paying some taxes, I think. And we also heard the news of, this is very weird, Dr. Ruth Weinsteimer, this sex therapist. I thought she's dead already, but she is dead now. She was still alive around this decade. And I didn't want to talk about her because that would be too weird, but Weinsteimer is passed away this year. And I know she's another TV persona as well. Well, I'm still happy this momentum of B.R.Y.N.'s passing. In fact, none of the members, the other members of One Direction, have responded to his death yet. Harry, Louis, Zayn, and Niall. That's just all I want to talk about. The depths of these stars, though. There have been too many stars that we all know that lost their lives this year. So, I'm really falling apart for that. But thank you for watching this. I hope I'll make a better one that's more fun and active for next week. So I hope you don't regret if I do something like this ever again. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you guys next Friday with another better episode. Thank you.